Okay, this is part 2 of the Toontown. This is where we're going to add materials. So start where you left off with your little building. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to go up to the rendering bar, choose rendering environment. And then we're going to look at the global lighting group. Which is right here, and we're going to open up this color and slide it down so it's not so dark. It's kind of a gray color, and this will lighten up the scene so you can see the results of any changes that we do with our materials. So now we're going to close the environment and effects menu. Now we're going to add a UVW map to help in our mapping of our materials. So go over to our modifier list, hit U on the keyboard, look for UVW map, and then we want to make sure the UVW map is there. It's in the perfect position. In the parameters rollout, change the mapping from planar to box. Now open the UVW mapping and choose Gizmo. And what you want to do is you want to make the gizmo about the same size as the box. So when you add the materials on, it will go smoothly onto the box. So you can use your plus and negative key to change the size of your gizmo. So make it about the same size as the box, okay? As you're changing the size of your gizmo, you can come back here to the Show End Result toggle, and that will help you make sure that your gizmo is about the same size. Sometimes it's hard to see. So there we go. That's pretty close. It's important that it's the same size. Okay, now we're going to get the images we'll need for our little building. So go over here to the utilities and open up Asset Browser. And you want to go and get the materials that are in the same folder as this tutorial. So of course it may be different in your classroom, but in the same folder where you found the tutorials, okay? Like I said, each classroom may be different. So here I have navigated to my materials. It's in Lesson 2 levels under Unit 5, under Toon Tutorials Materials, and I've opened them up, so now I'll be able to drag them to wherever I need. So I'm just going to move my asset browser out of the way right now, and I'll use that in a little bit when I start applying the materials to the box. Okay, so open back up your modifier stack, and what we want to do is we want to add an edit mesh modifier. When we add an edit mesh modifier, of course, you know we don't lose the parameters of our box. If we convert to an editable mesh, we'll lose the parameters of our box, and we don't want to do that. So we're just going to go and choose Edit Mesh and add an edit mesh modifier in our modifier stack, okay? So we're going to open up our edit mesh modifier, and we're going to choose Polygon. And we're going to come down here and we're going to turn on Ignore Visible Edges. And you just do that by clicking the button down here. All right? Okay, so now we're ready to add our material to the box. So select the side of the box. This is going to be the front of our garage. And bring up our asset browser again. And we're looking for the bfrontgarage.jpg. So bfrontgarage.jpg is the first one we're looking for. Okay? So there it is. So what you'll want to do is just drag that onto your image. And then now select the side. And this one is going to be bsidegarage.jpg. So once you've found that one, right here, drag it onto the side of your box. And then we'll just move the asset browser down here just for a minute, as we don't actually need it right this instant. We'll get back to it in a minute. Okay, so now we want to turn off the polygon mode. So now we've added two sides to our box. You can hit your F9 button to see what it looks like. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to add a little garage sign. All right? So that's the end of the second part.